Hi, Anti-Society. Welcome back to the Antisocial Planet. And today we are checking out some more Tower of God Webtoon. And you know what? I'm still riding the high of the last chapter where not only did I get a Khun versus Rachel moment, but I also got Khun just annihilating her, reading her to filth. It was glorious. I have not felt so fulfilled in such a long time because I needed someone to put Rachel in her place, just like a little bit. And was I a little bit maybe hoping for violence? Maybe, okay? She pushed Bum a few times and I hold a grudge, okay? But I will take eviscerating her without having to lay a finger on her. I will take that and run. So I'm pretty excited going forward because if nothing else, Khun getting to be smug is always a fun time. So I'm going into this optimistic. We'll see how quickly I just end up stressed out. Yeah, he succeeded. The way that he saved her too, just beautiful. Like this, yeah. Feel terrible. I'm sorry. She brings something out of me though. Oh, okay, so we didn't get an end to that particular revenge arc. Oh, are we talking about him being a monster? Yeah. At least you lived. That is not a given in this whole thing. Ooh, it was interesting to watch. Oh, we're just layering on, aren't we? It's fine. Look, if I could wipe the smile from my face, I would. Dismissed. All right. Why? Don't give me a smirk. Do not turn this around. I don't need there to be... Look, the only person I'm okay with having plans within plans is Khun, okay? If she has some kind of plan that was like, I need to throw this round or whatever, I'm gonna be so angry because I wanted to just take that moment and run, okay? I don't need you to twist it around on me. I need this to be a farce. I need you to be smirking and saying you're fine because you're just like faking it till you make it. Like, did you guys think I was weak or something? You do like a little unassuming, which is great. Use it to your advantage. Ooh, the admission of, hey, I would have let it try to kill her if it weren't for you, so. Ooh, I can't guarantee her life. Look, he got a bone to pick. Rachel made it personal on 2 levels, right? Between actively trying to kill Bomb on 2nd floor and then killing and injuring his team. He's, hey, just so you know, I can't promise I'll be able to dial it in if there's a second showdown between the two of them. I forgot that there was like points going on. I like how even in the little chibi form, he's smirking. Ooh, we had a whole 20 minutes to break. Dang, generous. I'm like remembering how much Lady Uri doesn't know. I'm like, what do you mean the blue hair guy? Our Khun? The Khun in my brain? I know that's a family name, but he's the only one that truly matters to me. Well, Tiny Khun is also important, but in a different way. Yeah, we need a showdown between you two. That's all the little cheering. Yeah. Ooh, I like that. I was worried they would rule the game unfairly, but it didn't happen yet. Agreed. Not yet, but very likely that it will eventually, because the tower. Oh, they're friends. They've been adopted as friends. That's pretty much it. There's also a conflict between the two of them, but also just like a strange loyalty thing going on. Yet there is definitely things being hidden. Yes. Figure it all out. Yeah, we have hostages. And 2 of them have already been hostages. Like, Prince is like, I was not built for this, okay? Oh yeah, they've been there a while. Get a grip. Immediately starts to panic. Rage at the cage around him. There's a lot happening in this, and I'm just gonna keep moving. Yeah, what's in the darkness? We're not gonna go back to that there was something moving in the dark pit around where we have hostages. Yeah, there's a lot going on. These names are very on the point. I feel like it's fairly easy to figure out what's going on. Transferring the sweet fish. I'm assuming transferring it. If I can speak. The problem is I was trying to read the speech bubbles whilst also talking and my brain glitched. I can't have an English input and an English output, apparently. Thank you for being like, the game is exactly what it says on the tin. Okay, what does the other team do? No, I assumed the red glowing orb was probably the core. Okay, so we need to keep the fish alive. Gotcha. And the other team is sabotaging. Understood. I'm sorry, the moment they're like into the pipes, my brain immediately was like Super Mario. Okay, so it's almost like a maze thing. We're trying to hunt them down in the pipes to find, for Hokkeen's team is trying to do that to find the fish. They're trying to protect the fish and also get to the core. Gotcha. Oh, we can also take points whilst fighting. Gotcha. Oh, so we can outbid each other in keeping places open or closed. Keeping in mind that if anyone reaches 0, they're disqualified. Oof, there's a lot going on with numbers. So we're being divided into groups, we're not choosing groups. And you have to figure out if they're split into groups within the groups, then because it's like 1 to 3, right? They'll have to figure out who has the fish, right? Oh yeah, I forgot also we can just kill people. We can just kill participants, which I feel like may be the tactic. With a little spear. Rock's like, we're hunting. We need to track people down. I can do that. Yeah, that sure looks like an inside of a pipe. There's lights though, which is nice. True, it is fairly clean, all things considered. I don't like the members of my group, but whatever. It's a big boy. So I guess we can figure out who has the fish. Okay, so Wangnan's with Dessin, which I again always want to say French. Oh, okay. We're going after Hokkien specifically. Thank you for giving me a breakdown of the team's numbers. That's quite a team to put all together. Yeah, the fact that they're all just not even focused on the fish of it all, except Khun, because I guess we have to get this fish to the transfer point. Everyone else is just like, so we can use this as a reason to take out people that we don't want to deal with later, right? Oof, the face off between those two. The fact that you're like, there's a low chance we'll run into someone. You're definitely going to. You've called it upon yourself. I don't know why there's so much conversation about wait. What's going on? Remember, and you're like, there's a low chance we'll run into the enemy about that. There may be a rematch on the whole revenge plot thing. All right, not a bad team. I think you should be questioning why you volunteered to be here. Yes, you've definitely found yourself in a much more dire situation than you probably thought, even though getting onto the hell train is already a bit of a gamble, but it's definitely more complex than I'm sure you were willing to sign up for. Don't talk about there being ghosts. Look at that grin of, I would really like to fight Hokkien, but I'm just like, stuck in the middle of this. We need to problem solve that. We need to get around what's going on. We need to circle up. Ooh, quite a team there. Old team coming together. I'm surprised that we're saying it's Sachi's team though. I guess I'm just used to Bodo being like in charge of stuff. The fact that everyone else, this isn't so bad, but this team's like, this is more dangerous and complex than I thought. That makes me nervous about what's going on. Again, everyone's just like, hey, we need to be doing something else that is not about this sweet fish. Oh, we're like, is this one of the doors in the pipes? Oh, tiny. Does it just say a corpse? Whomst are you? With their 2 points between them. Yeah, that's something right there. Yeah, I'm like, are the pillars, I'm assuming? Are they trampolines? They look like bullseyes, so. Aw, look at the sweet little bird. We need to stick together as a team, though. Yeah, we got maybe a rematch facial expression. Look at the poor little barb. Looks like possibly a rematch. Ooh, look at our girl coming through. In a fried chicken. Poor thing. Do we just throw her? That's one solution. Yeah, I was like, isn't it a trampoline or something? Maybe? Dramatic shot. I was gonna say, it looks like you would bounce off of it. The madness. Huh? Ooh, look at the bird coming in clutch. Two winged participants. You can't fly. Why do we volunteer to fly earlier if we can't fly? There's so much chaos happening. I think she can take you. In Yun we trust. You're all like nice and stuff, even though you're from one of the 10 families. Ridiculous. I think that says so much about what the 10 families are like. That it's like, you're like nice. Just like, bouncing around. Ooh, look at us. Decided to get a little flashback. You got this. Ooh, yeah. You've been through some stuff. Ooh, the fact that they're like, you'll definitely become a princess of Jihad, and then she's been through some stuff. She was so young too, which I mean, again, brutality in the tower is not exactly unheard of, especially with the 10 families. Ooh, that's an action shot. Ooh, feel like it wouldn't be fun if you were weak. Oh, that's the look. I don't want to. I don't know what your idea of fun is, but I don't want to. The lost look of, I don't even know what to do next. Just wandered into it like, oh, we can, and come back later. Everyone wants to attack Violet, don't they? There was more chaos than I was expecting in that chapter. I didn't realize I wasn't sitting up quite straight. And I was like, so it almost this like gremlin mode of reading, but there was way more chaos in that than I was expecting. But I guess also warranted. We've been through so much high intensity stuff, and I feel like that is all gearing up because like I was saying, so many of them are not focused on what the actual test is. Honestly, the fact that the previous test where Khun had to get the sweet fish was like straightforward, followed the rules, we stayed on topic and everything is pretty remarkable anyway, because most of the time everyone's like, hey, here are all the rules about how we're supposed to go through this particular test. And everyone's like, yeah, that's cool. I have about 10 other things that I'm personally here for, so I'm going to do those first. And then if the game gets figured out around that, cool. And that seems what we have in this one is like lots of people are like, hey, we need to meet up with these people. We need to take this person out. And it looks like we're going to have a little bit of a showdown. There are a few people trying to find Hokkien, and then Hokkien also being like, hey, let's go take down Bisa, and like all of the stuff going on with that. I feel like it's going to get stressful again. So I appreciate getting a little bit of a reprieve from that. The high of the end of the last video I did where Khun got to win the game. Rachel doesn't get to participate, I guess, anymore. I'm a little bit nervous that she's got something planned because I want to just take the victory. I want to just have a victory and not have to deal with her somewhat recovering or twisting this to her advantage. I want her to fail. So we'll see how that works out. But it seems like a lot of this is going to be a little bit of a showdown between some of the stronger groups in this, of them being like, hey, let's just take some people out because we can. And the less people we have to deal with later on, the better. I like getting some time to just see the chaos of bouncing around and some of the comedic beats of people getting separated into groups. I like getting to see a little bit of a different matchup with the different characters switching things around. It isn't like with the same kind of core groups that we've had earlier on. I like getting to see some of the different dynamics between the different groups. I guess we'll see what's gonna happen going forward. Looks like Bom's gonna find himself in another confrontation because someone wants to fight Violet. We'll see. And I hope you enjoyed reading that along with me. You can click this place to go to my previous reactions, or you can subscribe to me next time I post a Tower of God reaction. I will see you in the next video. Bye.